Precision move, sharp and clean. Living life on this money machine. Scalping seconds, slicing fast. Ride the wave, don't let it pass. Green and red, they set the tone. Win or lose, I'm in the zone. Trade the dots, connect the line. Profits calling, it's my time. Precision moves, sharp and clean. Living life on this money machine. Every tick's a heartbeat loud. High stakes play, I'm
Hi guys, I don't know if you guys can hear me, so this is going to be very much an experiment in real time. Let me know if you guys can see me, can hear me, and actually understand what I'm saying, because it's super loud. I'm at the IFX Expo in Cyprus with 1,000 people around me. We're going to give it for 5-10 minutes if it's working. If it's not, it's fine too. But if you guys can hear me and see me, somebody give me a sound check and let me know in the comments, please. Good morning, Joe. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Let me know if all is good, because I know I'm screaming over the noise of the crowd here. It's a massive crowd. It's going to be a little hard to talk. I think it's too loud. We'll get it. I'm trying to see. You can hear and see us a bit off though. Good morning, sir. Okay. All right. You got sound, you got visual. Good job. All right, we'll give it a shot. I'll try to do the best I can here with the show. We're gonna trade a little bit. It's actually been a really good trip for me. I managed to trade on the trip. I have a lot of cool stuff to show you when I come back. We'll trade on Friday, because I'll be back by Friday. So we'll definitely trade on Friday. Hope you guys are having a good week. Today, relatively quiet day, obviously because of the Fed decision in front of us, and because we still have lots of volatility out of the Northeast and with gold and with the Northeast. But we'll give it a shot. I'll call out the trades that I think are viable, and we'll go from there. One of the things I started doing, which you guys may find interesting, is when I'm trading trends, I'm actually trading sort of like our classic 2 dots trade, right? 2 dots, slope, all the good stuff. When I'm trading counter trend, I started taking the trade early. So I'm going to show you exactly what I do here, like with the US 30. We're going to trade sorry guys, it's just really hard to talk here. We're going to trade ACAP today, not futures. So a way to trade early on a counter trend is trade the first green dot on the reversal. Like right now, I have about like 38 seconds left to trade. If this green dot stays along the US 30. Trying to see if there's a possible trade in Nasdaq. Actually, we'll work the Nasdaq trade, because I know a lot of you guys are on the future side, so we'll just stay on the US 30. Nasdaq and gold is the only 2 trades that we'll trade today. Gold, I actually traded really well here. And here's what I want to show you, the differential. This is a trend continuation trade, and here we're going to take a classic trade in gold as well. I'm just waiting here, 2 seconds left. Long gold. I'm going to go to Nasdaq, long Nasdaq, right? So Nasdaq is 1 dot because it's underneath. It's a counter trend trade. Gold is a 2 dot trade because it's a trend trade. Let's see if either one of them are going to work. Give it a shot. We're going to lay down the trades as much as we can. I know there's an enormous amount of noise here, so I'm probably going to trade with you guys for like 20 minutes. to see how it goes, show you a couple of trade setups, and then then we'll reconvene back in New York when it's nice and quiet to be ready for trade. Yeah, I'm showing my background today because I'm at the show. I wanted to see everybody's show. So I'm long Nasdaq here, targeting 83, right? And I'm long gold here, targeting 90. So this is my gold trade. Gold trade kind of slipping against us, but it's a classic trend trade. You have two dots, positive slope, positive trend, all good stuff. On Nasdaq, I'm basically taking the reversal trade here, which came close, but didn't quite make it yet. So we'll give it a shot. We'll stay patient with trades and let it go. How's everything else going on your side? How's your trading been going? Let me know in the comments. So one of the things that I'm doing here, which is really great to do with CFDs, is we can trade super small size as opening trade. If this trade doesn't work, we'll come back with larger size once the setup happens, and try to reconcile this trade and repair it, make money. So obviously NAS looks like just dying out. The reversal trade did not go my way. It's kind of stopped me out. It's flat markets in front of FOMC, so a lot of continuity here. Almost getting tagged out. And I'm tagged out. Okay, that's fine. Here's the interesting part, though. We can reverse ourselves on the close of this candle. This candle closes, it's going to give us a trend trade inside. So we're going to just simply increase our size a little bit larger than half lot and see if we can reverse this trade and go the other way. If this trade holds. I still have a minute 30 to go, so I'm going to stay very patient with this move. Minute 8 seconds left. Watching to see if we can make this trade to the downside. Had a really great show today. Kathy did a great presentation on prop. Some interesting insights from all the plays. I'll share with you guys when I get back to New York. But just too noisy to really talk. We're just going to focus on trades right now, see if we can catch a few moves. "31 seconds left. Still holding the dot. If this dot holds, we're going to go short. So clean short trade for us if it holds. Six seconds left. This dot may go away. Nope, still in there. Sell. I would short this. Just looking for 5 points. Let's see if we can repair that loss and make it a viable trade. It's so loud here. Kay, you want to come say out on the camera? Just wave over here. Let's see if they can. I'm right over here. This is the camera. Say out on the camera. Just wave right there. Say out of that. Kay did a great show today. She had so much fun at the Prop Expo. You guys, I wish I could show you how busy it is. Literally, I think probably thousands of people here in Cyprus. Really having a lot of fun.
You guys making money with him?
We're trying. So
Gallivan, Johan, are they making money with Boris?
Not yet. They're being patient, but we're hoping this trade is going to repair and make us some more money. So hang in there. Where's my phone? My phone. I have my phone here. I don't know where my phone went. Hold on, guys. Oh, here's my phone. Here's my phone. Well, the gold trade is starting to recover for us. That's starting to move towards target, right? Where's the target on this thing? I wonder where the what's our TP 90? I wonder if it's not on the trade. So we're looking for 90 on gold. Let's see if we can rally it. Nasdaq is still putzing around. We need to see 53 on Nasdaq. Let's see. How's your trading been this week, guys? Let me know. Let me know. Just are you guys up? Are you down? Anybody pass any more tests? Let me know if anybody passed prop tests. I'd love to. If you guys let everybody know in the room. I know it's pandemonium. We're just gonna watch trades. I'm not gonna talk much today because it is very crazy. All right, Nasdaq. I got to see 53 on this trade. Let's see if it comes down for me. Market generally a little sluggish, a little negative. Iran said they're not going to quit just yet, so that's weighing on the market. But really, I think the big thing is the Fed is going to come out today. I doubt they're going to do anything but stay stationary. That's not going to be very positive equities. I don't think they're going to do anything as far as interest rate cuts so far. Although it'll be interesting to see if they ask him, hey, with all this turmoil in the Middle East, oil going up. Although how much is oil up actually? Let me see. Oil is at 75. I mean, not horrible. I mean, not great, but not horrible. It's not like it's at 95. So hard to see if it's really going to be a play. I mean, the question is, does higher oil force him to cut rates? I doubt it. Also, I think he's going to stay very stationary today. I wish I was there with you to trade the policy, but you guys are going to do very well afterwards, I'm sure. Now I'm just trying to stay patient, see if I can make this trade work in NAS and gold. Everything is super slow today, huh? Oh, very close. Is that going to be your third or your fourth show? What is it going to be? Hey, William, how are you? There's actually a lot of people from Boca here. We're funny enough. Nothing is moving, man. It's like watching molasses, man. These things are moving 5 points a minute. All right, we're gonna stay very patient with this. Yeah, everything goes to Boca. That's the line. And you guys can hear me, right? I'm kind of screaming, I know, but I know there's ambient noise, but you guys can hear me, which is fine, right? So this was the first gold trade I took just before we went live. Nice, clean, straight up trade. Now I'm trying to trade the second one, but it's it's fading against me. So is the Nasdaq. Nasdaq is really not finding any direction at all. Let's see what the trying to see if there's any news, anything else going on in the market here. Housing starts firm has plunged to the weakest since COVID lockdown. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit of a slowdown. But jobless claims are still pretty good. Nasdaq may finally be working for us. Let's see. Finally coming in. I need to see 53.34. 53.34. Nasdaq dropped a little bit for me. Nothing moving. Gold, though, is fighting for its life, but it's actually interesting. Gold relatively bid this morning, still holding bid. We're on the right side of that. I think all the price action today is going to be after the Fed talks. You'll have like from around 2:45 New York after he finishes talking, does his presser. You'll have some really good opportunities. Trade. I'm actually going to tell you, trading from Cyprus, where I'm like 7 hours, 8 hours ahead, a lot of really good trades in early Europe. Like if you're an early morning riser, very, very clean, easy, trades both ways, up and down. They can help you. I have some. When I come back, I'm going to show you some really, really good strategies for passing the prop, either like in 15 trades or in like 5 days. Just sort of like very, very clean, easy trades. Good morning, Miguel. Let me see what's going on the Nasdaq's just doing nothing. Just yanking me around. Gold also really quiet. So I'm going to show you kind of the counter trend trade that I've been making that I really like a lot, which is the single counter trend trade, like where you get like just the first green dot, not a second dot, the first green dot on a counter trend move, you would miss a lot. But if you're using small size, you only need like 2 or 3 trades to repair it if you've missed the first trade. The first trade stops you out. So I'll let you know, if I get a setup here in gold. So far, nothing. NASDAQ going against me. Let's see if US 30. Yes, let's go US 30. So here's the counter trend trade that I want to show you. Single green dot, we're looking for 10 against 5. Let's see if this works my way. It's super quiet. We almost got done on NASDAQ, but got stopped like 2 points ahead. If this thing reverses, we just get larger. That's the cool thing about doing small size with CFDs. I can always get larger. US 30 target is 56. Gold takes me out. I'm going to wait for the next signal to show up. Yeah, I'm gonna show. It's like, I told you, like I said, I'm at a IFX Expo show. It's impossible. It's really impossible to think or even focus. I just kind of, I wanted to just give it a shot because I haven't traded with you guys in a while. I just wanted to see if I could try this. It's going to be very much a failed experiment, but it's just fun to connect with you guys, show you. Wow, this really turned around big time on me. Look at that. Look at that. We are in I haven't seen this kind of a shop environment in a long time. We're literally kind of the worst possible environment for BFF scalper. So when you're in that situation, you most likely just want to stay very patient for the next setup, which is what I'm going to do. I will just simply stay more stubborn in the market in terms of size because I have very, very small size. But I'm not going to reverse myself or do anything else until and unless I get a signal. So NASDAQ just totally reversed myself the other way. NASDAQ is still a trade that we could convert positively. With gold, we have to go for the next level, which is going to be half a lot once I get a signal. I don't have a signal right now. For me, the only signal in gold would be if I get 2 straight green dots, positive trend, positive momentum. But right now, nothing's going on. This NASDAQ trade we've been nursing for the last half hour. Usually trades take like 2 minutes to resolve. We've been in from this level over here. Yes, that's right. We on the future side, we're all rolled over to September. Keep my eye on gold here to see if the trend is going to resume.
This is the other what you would say. You prefer email or
This is the 20th minute of this trade. Usually these trades take taking 2 minutes, so it's really it goes to show you what kind of a quiet day it is today. All right, gold showing me the first green dot. Still no signal on gold. Gold is showing me a buy. 39 seconds left of the screen. Candle holds. We'll still try to take that trade. long gold at 89. Looking to resolve that at 90. NASDAQ is going to turn into a 1-hour trade. Long gold. Looking for 90. Trying to get long gold here. NASDAQ, after twice nearly hitting our target, this is going to probably stop me out. I'm going to stay patient on the trade, one way or the other. The worst thing to do in a choppy market is to change direction midstream. You either get stopped out and then resume the trade on the other end, or you just sort of stay very, very patient with the trade and let it play itself out. I've learned the hard way that changing direction outside of your stop in these choppy markets is just death. You just get chopped out of death. So I'm going to stay patient on my gold trade here. See if I can get 90.1 on that. And if the NASDAQ trade doesn't work, we'll look for the next signal at size. You guys hear all the noise of the show here? $90.01 is my target. We're getting close. Now, we got to stop that on NASDAQ. We'll wait for the next trade on NASDAQ. There we go. Gold up. I thought gold was going to get done here. We're close. Wow. All right, US 30 gets done. Oh no, gold got done. Sorry, gold got done. We got done on gold. Great. So gold resolved really nicely positively. The only so gold resolves, US 30 resolves. The only thing we need to work on is NASDAQ now as a trade. No signals on NASDAQ, so we're going to stay patient on NASDAQ to see if we can resolve that. I don't know, US 30 was still floating US 30 off the original position. We'll see if that works. So for NASDAQ, we're going to have to go a little bit larger size now. And see if we can make that work. It's 20 minutes to the open. Let's see what happens. So made money in gold. Still really floating the US 30 trade. We'll see how that's working. And we're trying to make money in NASDAQ on the reversal side. Target on US 30 is 56. Gold has been the best trade for us. It's the cleanest, strongest trend trade. Winner. This one clipped us out. bought this and screwed this out, but we came back. That's the beauty of like staying very, very patient with a trade. Still very choppy. Still can't get out of this under trend. And this is very, very typical FOMC trading. Where generally we never trade FOMC morning, but I have no, this is the only time of the day where I had a chance to kind of come in, had a few minutes to come hang out with you. So I wanted to give it a shot. But it's actually a very good lesson when you're trading. The time of day, the background of where you're trading, very important to whether your strategy is going to work. Our strategies work when there's momentum and continuity, and they actually get decimated when there's absolutely, when there's just chop. And of course, there's no bigger time when you have chop than when you have FOMC day. The pre-FOMC price action is just all up and down, no continuity whatsoever. So we have to be very patient on that. Although I'm watching NAS, if NAS gives me, two red dots in a row, that's going to be a negative trade that we're going to trade as a setup to see if it works. Yeah, it's a tough market because it's not a market you should ever be trading. We never ever trade this market, but the only choice I have is like this hour right now because I'm in Cyprus. If I have my others, I trade the FOMC with you, but that's going to be nighttime for me and I'll be out. So that's really the time to trade all of this stuff. But it's a good idea. It's very important that every strategy has an optimal time and a very, very suboptimal time to trade. There's no worse time to trade than pre-FOMC on all the continuity strategies like mine. But we give it a shot. Gold by far, if you're going to trade anything, gold is the only one that's really responding nicely. Track. Let's see if we can push this lower. If this gives me two red dots, I'll short Nasdaq for the final trade of the day. Yeah, it's not a Chris. I'm just doing like a spontaneous trading session. This is just an example in something that we never do, which is Boris being patient, right? I bet you're amazed at the fact that how long I'm holding these trades and not stop myself out. But I'm trying to be zen here. I'm actually watching this. There's like two ways we can go on this particular setup. If we get a green dot, that's a counter trend trade here for me. I'll definitely take it. We'll see. What time is it? We get like 15 minutes to the open. Today is a great example of like you can't force the market to do trading for you, so we can just watch the water, the paint dry on setups. All right, 17 seconds left. Last shot, Nasdaq negative trade. Let's see if this is going to work for us. If this red dot stays in place. So target on Nasdaq is going to be 67. Let's see if it works or if it doesn't. Nothing. Nothing working. I just realized that like since 8 o'clock, we've been in a 20-point range in Nasdaq. Just chop, chop, chop. That's why it's like so hard to find that little edge of continuity, because we're getting a little bit of continuity, just not enough to bring it down. This US 30 trade has been running for, where's the entry on this? Running from here. US 30 trade gets done. This was literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 28-minute trade. Wow. 28-minute trade for 10 points. This just goes to show you how slow the market has been. Unbelievably slow. All right, we're gonna give it 10 minutes. Let's see how the market opens up. So gold worked, US 30 worked, Nasdaq is the problem child here. But even if this one doesn't work, I still have plenty of room left in my ammunition to get larger when I need it, and I will.
Can't even take his back to Australia. Can't get it through customs. What are you thinking? Yeah,
Hey, Robert. So this is a short sell gold trade, just a little bit. Again, this is like a new version of my setup. I kind of wanted to share with you to sort of let you know if you want to try it. The classic thing that we're looking for is like at least 2 red dots against. But on a counter trend trade, I like to take them early because the early signals tend to work better. So this is the early signal. It's just 1 red dot on a counter trend basis. Let's see if I'm right on this as far as like my target on gold 89.72. Let's see if it comes down for me. Maybe not. 5 minutes to the open. Let's see what they want to do with NASDAQ. Maybe they want to drop it down. If they drop it down, we'll be able to resolve this trade. No. 5 minutes to the open. Wow, Nas really kind of dropped hard to the downside. Came back down. Let's see what happens. There's nothing worse than watching a boring market. I'm making you guys all watch a very boring market, but it is what it is. I promise you on Friday, we'll do a lot more fun stuff. But, I just wanted to check in with you guys and see everybody's still having fun. I guess we're gonna have to hold it through the open. We got 3 minutes to the open. We'll see how the open goes. If this was futures, we'd be done already, but we have to pay the spread, so we have to wait. $67.59 is the target. We're at 69.09. We got to break the spread. Going in. Really teasing me, man. It's really teasing me. All right. There we oh, broke through almost. We are like 1 minute to the open. All right, screw it. I'm going to get out of this trade. It was fun. I managed to basically resolve the Nasdaq. The gold was actually worked out okay. We'll resolve the other gold. I'm going to let you guys go. Looks like the Nasdaq is actually right then and there. Of course, the moment I get out, resolves the full trade. But we made the best we could. We resolved the Nasdaq. We made money on US 30. Made money on gold. And now it's finally starting to really dive. There we go. I had a feeling it was going to really dive. And now all of you guys who held made a ton of money. So good for you. I'm glad. Hopefully everybody banked out on that. I will see you guys on Friday for like a small session, nice and quiet. We'll start it all over again. Thank you for hanging out with me. It was a lot of fun for doing this from the show. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.